Hello, my name is Sergey Vakarov. If you have the idea about the device that you want to get to the market, or you just want to upgrade the existing device, then this presentation might be of interest to you. My team has an extensive experience in microcontroller programming and device development. We offer the services of design and production of equipment, engineering and process automation. The first stage of development process is usually the prototype. And the goal of the prototyping is very simple, is to get a device that has all of the main functionality of the final product. And probably it's still gonna have a very simple UI, probably it's still gonna be in a 3D printed case, but you will be able to get it, to give it to your testers, to give it to your early adopters, get a very valuable feedback of what is working, what is not, what the users expect from you, and make the adjustment for the final product. At the end of this stage, we will provide you a full schematics, a full source code, we'll provide you a basic PC mobile app and a bootloader. On the next stage, the production-ready device, the goals are shifted. Now we are talking more about certification and calibration, we're talking more about the optimization of the internals, how to scale the production, and again, we provide you with a full solution, again, full schematic, full source code, a vastly improved PC mobile client, a vastly improved UI on firmware, and we will provide you a 1-year guarantee. We will get rid of all of the bugs, we will provide a technical support during this time. I will talk a little later about PC Mobile Client and bootloader, but right now I would like to emphasize that as the core of the device there is a microcontroller and the board where it is. We can base the device on the board that you provide, or we can propose our own boards, and these boards, there are 4 boards that we do. They have an excellent value to price ratio. All of them have a USB Type-C connector, all of them have a Bluetooth module, an SD card slot, and we are selling them piece by piece, but also we are selling them as a right to produce them. Yeah, so like as a set of the schematics and a template that has all of the everything set up. We provide the template with the UI, with the operating system, and with all the drivers needed to run our boards. I would like to go board to board. So this is the first one. This is our little Spark board. This is more like a development board. You see here that it is capable to run a basic UI. It can connect, or we can connect up to 3.2 inches displays to it with a resolution of 320 to 240. It has very limited flash, so the UI can be really rich, but again, this board is very cheap to produce and is perfect for some not really demanding applications. The next board is the Ember board, and this board has a lot more of punch. Now we are talking about megabytes of internal flash memory. We can add a lot of a lot more richer graphical user interface. It supports the displays up to 4 inches, and the resolution is increased to 480 by 320. We have them in stock. Here you see the boards with the display and without display. Of course, all of our solutions, all of our firmware can work with UI and without. The UI is completely decoupled, so it can be controlled remotely via serial interface. It can be RS485, RS232, a Bluetooth connector, and so on. Again, we also have the extension connectors. Here we can greatly extend the capabilities of this board, because here we have an additional 9 ADC channels, 1 UART, 1 I2C, and 1 SPI interface. The next board is the Nova board. It is still in development. We expect it to be ready in 3 months, but again we made some prototypes on a very early revisions of the boards. This board is much more powerful. It has 550 MHz microcontroller. It has a graphic accelerator, so it can drive very big screens up to 10 11 inches, and the resolution can easily be go up to 800 by 480. Again, all of these connectors they are present, they are standard, and we are selling it by $50 per board or 1,500 per set. And the final board is the APEX board. It is again in development, and this board is actually not really microcontroller anymore. It is more like a processor. So this is a small PC because it runs Linux, and what is really good for it is that ST Microelectronics provides a standalone software pack for artificial intelligence, and this will be a main use for such board. If you are interested in such board, please contact me and we can think if we can speed up the development of this board. Now I want to talk a little about the mobile app. This is not only the mobile app, actually this is a multi-platform app. It can run on Windows, Android, iOS. It can be placed in Windows Store or Google Play Store, so your user will always get the latest version of this app. And we can make a Windows specific app that is more for the mouse than for the touch. The app is connected to the microcontroller via custom connection protocol. It can simultaneously connect to several devices. It can automatically discover and reconnect to devices, and you get a full control and settings synchronization with the device. We got less than 100 millisecond ping in wireless mode and less than a 30 millisecond via USB. We also provide the bootloader. Bootloader is a little piece of code that is responsible for updating the firmware. So if you find some bugs, you don't really have to re-upload the whole firmware. You just connect the app, click update, and your user will get the latest version of your firmware. Again, this is very easy because the Microsoft Store, the placing of the app in the store provides the latest version of the app to the user, and in this app we bake the latest firmware. We've developed several devices, and some of them are already on the market. Here you can see a stepper motor controller that is used in a guide rail saw that we've developed for a CNC house company from Slovenia. And the final notice is a little technical one. We are using Azure TOS, so you get some nice pre-certification, and also we are able to implement a USB composite scheme. That means that you not only you get the data from the device by connecting it to our app. When you connect the device to the PC, it will be shown as a mass storage, basically a USB stick, and you can easily copy paste the data from this device. And that's basically it. If you're interested, please contact me. I thank you for attention. I thank you for all the time that you dedicated to it, and hope to hear from you. Bye.